Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another reaction video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel, well, what are you waiting for? It is free, and it is fun over here. Click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload and so that you can possibly be one of the subscriber winners when we do the subscriber give back. I've already did the first subscriber give back once we reached 1,000 subscribers. I gave away $100 back to my subscribers, and then the next subscriber give back is at 5,000 subscribers where I'm going to give away a total of $200 to my subscribers. So make sure that you are subscribed and you have that bell notification on for all. Don't forget to like the video as well. Liking the video and subscribing to the channel, again, is free, and it helps me and my channel grow by getting in and remaining in the YouTube algorithm. And I really need y'all help with that because YouTube been messing up my algorithm since I've been adding my relaxation videos. Child, don't nobody want no positivity. That's just crazy. And I think we all need a little motivation and positivity and relaxation in our life. But whatever, YouTube, whatever, YouTube. All right, you guys. So make sure y'all leave a comment down below and share the video as well. Y'all. We about to get into some things with this reaction. At first, when I first saw the first couple of skits, I was like, I'm not going to react to that. This storyline is not going anywhere. But y'all, the storyline is going somewhere. Do I like the storyline? No. But is it interesting? Yes. Am I going to continue to follow it now? Yes, I am. What storyline am I talking about, might you ask? Well, y'all probably already know now because y'all saw the thumbnail. So let's go ahead and let's get into the video. So first, before I pull up the first screenshot, this video is about Amanda, an old dirty bottom of the bucket, bottom of the barrel, Robert. Dirty D. Robert. Child. And Amanda, she dirty as well. I mean, however, I feel like she was taken advantage of because she was younger. She knew better, but she didn't know better, if that makes sense. You know how you can know better, but when you are a young woman or a young man, it's easily for your mind to be manipulated because you haven't had a chance to live life yet, and you don't think and you don't know that people will take advantage of you and manipulate you. So the first skit came when Amanda and her new little boyfriend, the little NFL player, Candace's cousin, I can't remember his name. I think it's Ty or something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, they were sitting on the couch waiting for their delivery come, their food delivery, so they just, chilling, having a good time, watching the movie, Netflix and chilling. So she was like, hey, where is the delivery? She was just getting ready to check her phone. And then there was a knock on the door. Baby, when she opened up that door, it was Robert. And she was like, go away. Don't come here no more. And she slammed that door quick, baby. When I tell you she was shook, she was shook it. And her boyfriend was like, what's wrong? You okay? She was like, no. She was like, yeah, that was just them kids. They be playing and they be having, they just be playing and they just be doing too much. He was like, you sure you okay? See, his antennas wasn't up because first and foremost, you saw that girl said, go away like that. And she slammed that door like that. You the man. You sitting up here asking, is everything okay? Get your butt up and go to that door and see what's going on the goings on. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, some stuff you shouldn't intervene in, but that right there, yeah, if you over there or whatever, you don't, and you see that she's frightened, you see that she shook it, like, and then she telling somebody to go away, and then even if she said it was kids or whatever, whoever, you still could have went over there and checked it out or whatever, but he didn't. So Robert stood at the door for a minute or whatever, and Amanda started looking out the peephole. So that should have gave him more awareness to let him know that something is up or whatever. And he was like, "You sure?" She was like, "Yeah." So he just sat there. He didn't flinch to get up to see and make sure she was okay. See, and that's why I say, women, baby, y'all gotta carry y'all pow pow. You know what I'm saying? Because baby, like, even if what if he wasn't there or whatever, and she needed help or whatever, because this man popping up over there, baby, that's why I keeps my pow pow. Okay, baby, okay. Yeah. And my cousin text me the other day, and she said, "I finally got mine," because I was telling her that, baby, you need to get that. So I said, "You got your what?" Like that. No, she said first, she texted me, she said, "I finally got my piece," like that, but she spelled piece like a piece of chicken or something, like a piece of food. And I said, "A piece of what?" Because I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. And then she sent an emoji talking about a pew pew. Child, I was cracking up. And I told her, I said, "Not that piece, but the other piece, the PEACE piece." Like, I said, like a piece that passeth all understanding. She said about, "Oh, I like to say a piece of steel." I said, "Well, yeah, that too. We get it all from Medea, you know what I'm saying?" So that's where it come from. But she wasn't talking about a piece like a piece of food or a piece of chicken. The peace, because your pal pal gonna give you peace because you're gonna be able to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying, baby? I was cracking up, and she was too, because I was like, "Child." But I'm proud and I'm happy that she decided, because every time she with me or whatever, we have it now, like, if I'm driving or whatever, I don't have to say that I have it. But like when we go to the casino or whatever, I lock it up inside of, because like you can't take it inside of the casino. So I take my case, and I lock it up in the case inside of the car, so I can't take it in there or whatever. So she will see it, because I don't just be having it out where people just can see it. And that was the first time that she saw it. Other than that, she didn't even know, because I tell people that they need to have it, and I say, for women, I promote it or whatever, but I don't, it's not a toy. You don't just be pulling it out and showing people and this and this and that, there and the other. So that was the first time she seen it. And then we had went out of town another time, but she was driving. And so I told her, I was like, "Listen," I said, "Are you cool with me bringing my thing?" Because, you can't just be riding in the car with people and they don't know that you have it or whatever. Sometimes I did anyway, but like with my ex, I had to learn that as well, because he was a convicted felon, and I didn't realize that I could get him in trouble for having it in there. He was like, "No, like, no, no, no." He was like, "You don't need that. I protect you." And which was true. I never felt unprotected with him. Like, baby, he did not play about me, okay? He did not play, okay? But I had to learn too, like, to tell people but I don't ride with people that often, you know what I'm saying? Because I just don't. But anyway, so those were the two times that she actually knew I had it or saw it or whatever. And I told her, like, "Girl, you need to make sure you get yours too, because MFs is crazy. Like, you got to protect yourself at all costs." You know what I'm saying? So she was happy to tell me, and it was just a few days ago, like probably like a week ago. I would say about a week ago. So I'm proud of her. And any other woman, like, baby, make sure y'all go and get y'all pal pals, and don't just be getting them and don't take no classes or whatever. Y'all need to go. See, with us, our grandfather used to, we grew up on pal pals, you know what I'm saying? So he taught us how to use them and everything, and how to protect ourselves, even though I still go to the range or whatever as well. But with anybody, I especially women, y'all need to have them, and you need to be able to protect yourself, whether you got a man or not. You still need to have them, because your man is not with you at all time. And make sure you go to the range or whatever, so you'll learn how to properly use it. Okay. All right. So anyway, how did I get on there? Like, baby, I done got all the way on there. Oh, okay. Because I was talking about how Amanda was frightened at the door. Okay, so back to the story, honey. Okay. So back to, I told y'all I'll be giving y'all a little story time in between these reactions, honey. So he went ahead and he left Dude never did come to the door to check it out or nothing like that. He didn't. And see, if Amanda would have had her piece of steel, then, or her piece that passed it all understanding, other than God, God is our peace that passed it all understanding. All jokes aside, I got that stuff from Tyler Perry, but we know he be joking. But if she had that, you know what I'm saying, she wouldn't have been frightened. She would have been stuck. Like, why is this ninja here? Or, I mean, she still probably would have been like, what the hell is he here? But she wouldn't have been afraid and stuck like that. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, she couldn't even function no more. Like, I was like, damn, Amanda, like, girl, did he do something? Did he abuse you or something like that? I mean, now we already know it was abuse, mental abuse and actual, because he shouldn't have been messing with that young girl like that at that time and stuff like that. So I feel like she would have had a calmness about her, even though she would have been pissed off if she would have had her piece of steel. So anyway, so he ended up leaving. And then there was another skit where she went to go meet up with him to tell him not to come to her house no more. And I'm like, girl, why is you going to meet up with him to tell him he should have known not to come over there no more after that? Why he popping up at her house? So I was like, okay, I'm going to give her that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she just met up with him this one time because she really didn't tell him then, don't ever come over here no more. She told him to go away and to leave. So she told him that. But then she met up with him another time. I was like, what in the world? I was like, why is she meeting up with him again? And she was telling him she can't be around him and this and that. I'm like, girl, you already told him that. So why are you meeting up with him again? He was like, he want to do business. And she was like, what type of business? He was like, I know you about your business. Girl, please. Ain't no way she should have been meeting up with him. So now we about to get into it, honey. Well, we already into it, but we about to get into this one that I wanted to react to. I guess I could have went back and got the screenshots from the other ones because I still gave y'all my commentary on it, but I didn't go into in depth. So we go here, and here go Nasty D Robert, Dirty D Robert. And he's opening up the door for Amanda, child. So she step in. He at the house. I guess this supposed to be the business thing that they was talking about, honey. So he telling her, hey, beautiful, and all that. Child, please. Girl, Amanda, why'd you even... I'm pissed off because I don't understand why she keep meeting up with him. And why you ain't tell Amber and Malachi that he popped up at your house the first day that he popped up. You know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't want to tell your dude because maybe she didn't want to get him involved or whatever. And no, he don't necessarily have to get involved, but he still should have came and checked that door when she was frightened. He knew she was frightened and something was going on. But anyway, she should have definitely told Amanda and told her brother. She could have even told Mama Brenda and Philip, because it's not like they don't know. They all know. So he come and he, you know how he doing. He's still manipulating her, whatever. But she a grown woman now. And if you let this man manipulate you now, that's because you chose to. You know what I'm saying? I know people be saying they got trauma and this and that, third and the other. But once you get away, you away. And if you choose to go back, then that's not the same thing. Like, no. Okay. So they in the house, she walking around and she showing the house. I guess he told her this supposed to be an investment house or whatever. I wouldn't be doing no business with him. She shouldn't have no affiliation with him. Leave him in the past, in the dust where he was. Okay. So this ninja tell her that he want to give her this house. You know, he said, I know how you used to live in Detroit or whatever. So this is actually your house. He was like, I don't even be here. And, I'll be back and forth from Atlanta to somewhere he said. I think he said New York. Anyway, he said somewhere. And then so she was like, no. She was like, because she was like, I just got back in the good graces with my family. I'm not about to do this. And he told me they don't have to know. And she was like, no, I'm not keeping no more secrets from them. And that's how she did then. Like, she never did come out and just tell them that she was messing with Robert. Amber, well, we'll get into that. We're getting into, well, I guess I'm going to say Amber had asked to use her phone, and she said that when she was looking for something on the internet, she was going through the Safari, she got a text message from Robert like that. So that's how it popped off. It's not like she told them. She kept it a secret, you know what I'm saying? Or she would have never been busted. So he telling her again to keep secrets, and she saying no, she don't think she should do that. And no, ma'am, you shouldn't. You should have told them the first day he popped up at your house, so we could have got this stuff nipped in the bud. And I thought it was going to be nipped in the bud. That's why I didn't react to it. But Baby, baby, they about to make a whole storyline, and this might be interesting. This gonna be very, very interesting because I'm curious to see how Amber and Malachi and Mama Brenda and Philip is about to act with this. And I wish they would bring them back together. I used to like seeing the skits with Philip and Mama Brenda. Like the skits Philip be in now, I don't watch those. I really don't like those. But like when he around his family and stuff like that. I used those skits back in the day when I first started watching Country Wayne skits. They used to be good. They wasn't like this craziness now, but anywho, so he gave her the key. She accepted the key she shouldn't have. And he told her, she was like, you probably got a spare key or whatever. He was like, no. He was like, I'm not going to be coming over here and I shouldn't have popped up at your apartment. He was like, this is yours or whatever. And she accepted the key. But girl, this man is lying to you. He going to keep popping up like he did the last time and like he did now. And like how he continued to keep trying to use stuff. Once you told him no and leave, he know what to do to tell you to do stuff for him. He know what to say to you for you to come around and give him a chance. Manipulative, okay? Very, very manipulative. So then we go here. Amber, I guess, I mean, not Amber, Amanda, I guess she at her apartment or whatever. So she started thinking about all of the stuff that went down where I was just telling y'all about with the Mama Brenda and them and Amber and her brother and Philip, right? So she don't want to lose her family again because she already lost her family once. So baby, look at Philip right here. He talking about Am Bam, or did he say I forgot what I think he called Amber Am Bam. I don't forgot what he called Amanda. And they might be twins, just not identical. I never thought about that. I know they sisters and they look alike. I thought they was like a year apart, but they just might be twins. Cause when they will see, I'm gonna show y'all when they were standing at the pulpit, they were looking just like exactly alike. I mean, not identical, but they looked like they could be fraternal twins, right? So he was like, "What?" Like that. She was like, she want to come stay with you." And Amber was like, "What?" Like that. Look at Philip. He messy, honey. And Brenda was like, "Yeah, she said that she needs to come and stay with me or whatever, and this and that, there and the other." So she just here go Amanda again. She reminiscing. So the black and gray, y'all should have watched it. Y'all know that's her flashback. And then with the color, that's her in the present day. So then Amber was like, "Go on and tell him. Won't you tell him how you was sleeping with Mama's boyfriend Robert? And where was you when Mama got sick and when she needed her diapers changed and she had stage 4 cancer and we had to bathe her and change her diaper and her hair was falling out? You was over there sleeping with her man." And look how Malachi like, damn. And Amanda like, I know, and that was so dirty or whatever. Child. And then Amanda, this her telling them that she cut them off. I think Brenda them, all of them was there sitting at the table just like it was then, but this was like another flashback. So she's told them that she promised that she was gonna leave him alone and she wasn't gonna be dealing with him no more. So she's still just, thinking about it because she supposed to be going to meet up with Amber, right? So she thinking about it, but whether she supposed to be going to meet up with Amber or not, she should have been told them. She should have told them from the first day he came and knocked on her door at her apartment. Because how did you even find out where I stay, stalker? So then this is with Philip brought Amanda to the church or whatever, and then he was taking them down to the pool to the altar for prayer. And then there they go. See, don't they look like twins, y'all? So there they go. And then they, Amber went ahead and she forgave her, and she's sitting up here like, yeah, y'all see, she got that key in her hand, and then oh, I thought I thought I showed it where they hugged too. So this is where they hug, and then and look at Philip, and that's Mama Brenda hand in the background, like thank you Lord, thank you God, and Philip happy that he brought them, and so she forgave her, and then they decided they're gonna work on their relationship. So as she's sitting up here thinking about this, Amber called and like, girl, where are you? And she was like, I'm sorry. She was like, I had some stuff to do and the time passed me by or whatever. And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna be on my way. But she was talking like she was just so sad. She was just so sad or whatever. So then we go to this one here. Baby, please retire this wig. Baby, that brush was even saying no. It was like on that wig, girl. You can see that wig is a mess from here. Like, quit, Amber. Throw that wig in the trash, child. Girl, if you don't get rid of that wig, that brush was having a time. Trying to brush through that wig. So then Amanda was right there, and Amber telling her that, she's lonely in that big house or whatever, and she feel lonely sleeping alone or whatever, and she didn't want to be alone. She asked her, let's she was like, I wish you didn't have to go or whatever, let's have a sister sleepover. And Amanda was like, you've never asked me to have a sister sleepover, but yes they have, they did it before on these Country Wayne skits or whatever. So she was like, yeah, she like, I'm just lonely. She was like, and then I broke up with Victor, which was the right thing to do or whatever. And she was like, I don't like sleeping alone like that. And so she said, Amanda asked her, is it that you don't like sleeping alone, or you miss sleeping with Anthony? And she was like, yeah. She was like, both. She said, I do miss him. I be thinking about him or whatever. And then so Amanda was like, yeah, I could go on and, I could stay in. And Amber said, this house is just big. Like this house is just too big for me. And I just be lonely. You know what I'm saying? I be lonely in this big old house. So I'm like, okay, Amanda lease is about to be up. She wants somewhere. Well, she said she wasn't looking for nowhere else to stay. She said she was going to renew her lease. But Amber does have that huge house, and she loved for her sister to be around and to have a good relationship going right now. And then Amanda first said she was re-signing her lease, but when they was talking here, she said that she had been looking for somewhere to stay. I guess she telling her that so she can have a reason to tell her that she getting that house that Robert gave her. But I hope she don't accept it. I mean, even though she accepted the key, I hope she do not. I was hoping that she threw that key in that swimming pool because she was close to the pool. I was like, girl, throw that key, toss that key, but she never did. She kept the key. But Amanda mentioned it. So if she telling you she be lonely in this big old house, and then you want somewhere else to stay, why don't she move in with Amber? It's not like they gonna get on each other's nerve. That house is huge. Amber can be on one wing of the house. Amanda can be on the other wing of the house. That way she won't be alone at the house. Like, duh, make it make sense. But child, I feel like Amanda is about to let Robert back in. She gonna live and move into that house. I feel like she's gonna not tell Amber and Malachi, and she finna ruin her relationships all over again, which is very, very unnecessary. So I am curious to see where they gonna take this storyline, child. I hope they don't take it there, but I already know with every being in my body, that's where they about to take it. Child, hunted child. Tell me what y'all think. Leave y'all comments down in the comment section below. Do y'all think that Amanda should have told Amber and Malachi the day that Robert first showed up? Do y'all think that she should have met with him those 3 times since he showed up at her house? Do y'all think that she should have accepted that key from him? Do y'all think she should have even went over there? That was the 3rd time that she met up with him since he showed up at her house. Do y'all think she should have told Amber, and this was an opportunity right here for her to tell Amber what was going on? Amber probably gonna be pissed because you shouldn't have met with him those 3 times, but you should have definitely told him from the beginning that he popped up over to your house. Do y'all think that they finna bring this storyline in and they finna have Amanda messing back with Robert, because he not finna let her go, baby? He finna be popping up at the house all the freaking time. He gonna think that when he in town that's where he's supposed to stay. He gonna be like, well, this is my house, I can stay here, babe. See, hell no, to the no, hell no, baby. And then Amber, I don't want to be lonely. So do y'all think that Amanda should just move in with Amber and stay on the other wing of the house so they don't end up getting on each other's nerve? Child, leave y'all comments down below. This was a long reaction here, but baby, somebody had to do it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like the video, share the video. And if you have not been subscribed to the channel as of yet, click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. I'm about to go barbecue. I let my meat and stuff marinate overnight, baby. It's about to go down. Okay. Bye.